Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if we're good. I think we're
Okay.
lined up good. So, oh, you guys, take a deep breath. Here.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see us? Can you hear us? Are we good? Good. I'm waiting to see here. I see familiar names in the chat. Let's see. Want to make sure we're all good before we get started here. Can you see us? Can you hear us? We came flying in here real quick, trying to wrap up other things and
Busy time of the year.
yeah.
Very.
Well, let me see.
Okay. So where are we at?
I hope they can see us and hear us. Let's see. Okay, maybe so.
Well, good.
I don't know. I'm seeing hellos. Oh, do you think that's happening? Oh,
okay. Sarah's getting
is it?
mad.
Okay, well, Heidi says it's all good. And Lori says, hear you fine. Okay. You guys, I got nervous there for a minute. Okay, we're good. So let me see. I want to see who's here. Since we hopped right on here. I see Debbie Rowe, Xanthia's here, Jeannie from Colorado, and Joanne. Joanne, I just emailed you. That's why I came here last minute. So you have an email from me, Joanne. Heidi's here, Lori, Monique from Canada, Rita is here, Dolores Wilson and Dee Dee from Missouri. Lisa from Minnesota. It's going so fast. Lisa Lee, Sheree, Linda, Allison. I'm kind of better. A little bit better. George is here and Irina. Lori says we're blurry. Yeah. Bex is here. Awesome. Alexis from Germany. Laura from Florida. Gabby from Argentina. Awesome. Judy from North Carolina, Sabra from Arkansas, Heather from Pennsylvania, Samantha's here, and Charla. I'm in the hospital and will be for the month. Okay, the comments scrolled on up there, but
yeah, they're coming. They're going.
They are going fast, and
I know we're missing people.
Yeah, Sandra Brentlinger's here. Hippista. She's taking care of her 90-year-old mother. Debbie is here. Lynn from Georgia. Let's see. Oh, is Miss Vicky here? Did I miss it? Okay.
Okay,
Miss Vicky's here from Real Stories. And Sarah already has the link there.
My Wild Home's on here.
Are they? Hello from the island.
They're on the island.
Tiny cabin and lake in front. Oh, I bet that's beautiful, guys. So, yeah, Sarah, you're putting the link for Ryan and Melody's channel too. So, I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh, I see Voice Reason is here also. Bev. Oh, guys, it really does make me happy to see you guys here just to hang out with us. Okay. So we're going to breathe.
Yeah.
So within the last 15 minutes, I think, prior to this whole starting up, I was, like I said, sending an email to Joanne, just frantically typing, and it was 7 o'clock. Yeah. But I'm like, let me just proofread. Let me proofread real quick and hit send. And bringing laundry in off the clothesline. Today was wash all the boys' bedding. I try to do that once a week. I rotate through sheets and stuff. And that was today. And I took your guy, someone left a suggestion because, I'm all croaky and stuff, that it might be the pollen outside. But it's worse because I line dry our clothes and it might be coming in. So I've been running it through just air fluff in the dryer for like 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm hoping that ends up helping. So I was rotating clothes through the dryer to try to fluff them a little bit. So, Melody from My Wild Home says it makes us happy to see you too. So, guys, make sure you check out our friends' channels. They have awesome channels. And I don't know, this YouTube experience has been, we never would have met these people if we weren't on this same path of doing the whole YouTube thing. So it's been special to form relationships with people that we never would have otherwise done. Okay, Irina says I still sound sick. So
Yeah.
I am currently using the little lozenges things. Helena gave me these.
Yeah, and those are from. I think these are international.
I don't think they're international, but I think she gets them. Are they
England
manufactured in England? I don't know. It came from our international friend. So, but I don't know. She could have gotten them from Poplar Bluff. I don't know. But I am still scratchy. I am not as bad. I can talk louder, which everyone appreciates. Right? Uh-huh. Yeah. And I can talk louder and I can talk more without, going into a coughing fit or something. So I just think outdoors, because even, okay, our friend that gave me these things, I talked to her on the phone today and she's got sinus pressure. It's all sinusy, just
and the weather's been crazy around here, so everything's just everything in the world's in the air right now.
Yeah. Oh, Tanya, she says, I've been taking your shopping tips for weekly shopping. I'm a family of 9. Awesome. See, it makes me happy to hear when others are, I know, benefiting from that. Allison asked, did the kids like the cherry Twizzlers? They loved them. So, if you saw in the video, we opened one package there at the birthday party. They still have another package. Miss Veronica sent 2.
Yeah.
And they really enjoyed sharing those with friends too. It was a treat. Rhonda says, missed you on Chris and Vicky's live stream on Sunday. Yeah. It was 58 minutes into the live stream when I got the notification.
Which I think this is, and I think other people commenting, this is a problem with everybody's channels. They don't get the notifications. Some people get them, some people don't, and they get them late. And I don't understand how that works.
I knew that Chris and Vicky were going to do a live stream on Sunday, and I think I checked Sunday morning, but they didn't have a time posted at that point. And then when apparently they did, I got the notification after the fact. So I missed it. So, Irina says, take time to rest. It's a busy season. So I tell my children that, but sometimes mama doesn't take that good advice herself. So
that's kind of hard. Too many things going on.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, Vicky says Chris was exposed to the C thing, waiting to see if he got it. I'm assuming that means he's tested and you're waiting on results, maybe. I can't see mother for a week, according to her nurse, because Vicky's been. Oh, well, I hate that, Vicky. Hopefully it's not the thing. And that's what we got. We were calling it the thing back in 2020 and everything else, the thing that must not be named. So, oh yeah, June, please thumbs up. Thank you, June. Yes, please do the thumbs up. I'm currently showing 209 people watching and 78 thumbs ups. So if you could hit that and tell YouTube to get with it on the algorithm thing, we would appreciate it. So
you'll have to go back later and reread comments. People are giving advice on
what to be
things
doing.
to take, things to use. It's coming through here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on chat stuff. Linda says her notification came right on time. Awesome. Yeah, there's something with that notification bell. That's what My Wild Home had mentioned. Make sure you click the bell thing for it to help too.
It's supposed to. I mean, when you do that, it's supposed to work, but obviously, from a lot of comments, sometimes for whatever reason, it doesn't.
Dolores asked if I've tried saline. Okay, I have one of those little handy dandy neti pot, tip it and let it run in your nose thing. I just don't like doing it, taking the time to do it and then actually doing it. So I need to bite the bullet and just do it. So, oh, Debbie says I spent over $500 at Walmart today, yearning for an Aldi and Kroger. Yikes. Yeah, that's a big dent in the budget. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, guys.
When I was younger, I went to Walmart, spent $500 to take several carts.
Several carts.
Yeah,
yes.
You can stick $500 for one cart.
Did you have, Debbie?
You can stick $500 for the stuff in one cart now.
Yeah. So I spent some time this afternoon making up my once a month grocery haul list and researching prices, figuring out, is it better at Walmart or Sam's Club, or can I get it at Aldi, that kind of stuff. So I did that today. And I think I'm toying around with the idea of trying something new for this upcoming pay period. I've gotten in a rut where I'm just grabbing like ground beef for whatever for supper, grab something that will thaw out quick because, like I said, it's busy. Garden season, animals everywhere, preserving food. There's a lot going on. And I grab something that will thaw out quick. But we have now blown through all of the ground beef that we bought with the half a cow that we got, last spring, I guess. It's gone. And I still have some roasts and
we're not ready to send a cow away just yet.
Not yet. No.
It'll still be a little bit.
Brisket will probably be here for several more months before he's going to feed our family. But yeah, I don't think I have any steaks left either. I think it's just roasts and cube steak, maybe. But so since I've gotten myself in that predicament, I am having to buy, like the rolls of ground beef, the 80% ground beef when it goes on sale. But I have chicken, I have lamb, I have deer, I have, the beef roast, I have other cuts of meat that I can use. I just don't because I'm not right now. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, doing the next thing. Okay. And I've watched Lisa on Farmhouse on Boone. And what she does is at the beginning of the week, she will pull out, a chicken, a roast, whatever different things of meat. My thinking is that needs to be used up.
Yeah.
The cubes, I have some cube steak in there, not from the cow from the springtime, from the cow we purchased before. I need to use it up.
Yeah.
And so I just need to pull it out so it's sitting in the refrigerator and I have to work it into the meal plan. So I think I'm going to make a concerted effort this month, maybe even buy a little bit less on the once a month stock up. What was it? What'd you see?
The tornado broke our tree.
The tornado broke our tree. Did you hear that? She was looking out the front windows there. It did break our tree. We're still trying to figure out if it is going to live or not. Andrew told me today he thinks the leaves are shriveling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. We will see. Now, Allison asked, is Miss Vicky sick? I didn't get the impression she was sick, just that Chris, And then Vicky answers, no. I think Chris was exposed to someone with the C. And so as a preventative measure, they're staying away from Vicky's mother. So let's see. Do the next best thing. Yep, that's right. They said, hello, Rebekah. She's going to come back here. You see her? She's hiding back there. They can see her back there. Debbie says crock pot recipes that can cook all day. Yeah, I'm not planning ahead. And that irks me because I am a planner.
Yeah.
So I'm just not right now. Okay, Anne says, I also started pulling meat out all at once after seeing what Lisa at Farmhouse on Boone does. It helps so much. So good. Yeah, I think it'll be helpful and give me some more direction on what needs to be used up. Okay, now Brittany says something on here. Sarah and I have discussed this. Milk can make you have sinus infections. Stop sometimes. Going dairy-free can help with that. I've heard that. And as a general rule, when someone gets sick, it's no sugar, no dairy. We cut that off. But then I've heard on the flip side that, that only applies if it's like pasteurized milk. That doesn't apply if it's raw milk. I don't know. So let's see.
Ice cream would also be good, wouldn't it?
Yes. Well,
okay.
Yeah, ice cream is it's a no-no right now. Let's see. Mary says, "Yay! I actually am catching a live." So I'm glad you're here, Mary. Oh goodness. Tiffany says, "I am a planner as well." Yeah, I like having everything on my on my planner here. I write everything out. I have it color coded with my different pens, and it makes me feel like, I don't know, like I have a handle on things. Oh, yep. You getting sleepy?
Yeah.
She is, yes. Um, Christina says, "I make my menu off of what I have and buy when I go through enough." Yeah, I think that is the way to do it. Shopping out of your pantry is the way to do it. So, um, did you get a chance to look at analytics at all?
I did not deep dive into them, so I didn't get some of the more interesting stuff. And when I just looked at the normal stuff, it was all the same. It was everybody's looking at the same channels, everybody's subscribed the same way. Nothing, there was no changes.
Okay.
No.
Your fingernail's falling off. Do I need to cut it? No? Okay. Her fingernail's falling off. We don't want to cut it. Okay, I did see Nerdy Bombshell said, "All dairy is mucus forming regardless of whether or not it is pasteurized." So, yeah. Let's see. Traveler says, "I hate cooking because of having to think about what to make for dinner. I try on Sunday to prep for the next 2 days, so when I get home from work, it's not so much to do." What? You hear an airplane? I do. I hear it. It's an airplane outside. Allison asks, "When is your once a month grocery shopping?" I am planning on going tomorrow because I've kind of been kicked out of the house. Sarah's grinning over there. Tomorrow's my birthday, and Sarah has some sort of, I don't know, she's got some sort of something going on in her head.
I'm in on it.
You're in on it
So
too?
you just get out of our way and let us do our thing. We're gonna.
So I told them that I will have to go over the sale ads and stuff tomorrow morning to make sure that, I'm getting the sales. But probably tomorrow afternoon, I'll head into town and see what all I can get and come home to whatever surprise they've got up their sleeves there. So,
You'll have to bring something home to eat because we won't have anything for you.
All right. I'll run by Domino's and pick up pizzas and bring them home. I did see Miss Marianne has water in her house. Okay, Sarah.
We'll have you set up.
Sarah's over there with her jaw dropped. Just that's not part of her plan. So, yeah, I'm going to be a big old 47 years old tomorrow. That's 3 years shy of 50. So, let's see. Oh, I wish I was there, is what Vicky says.
I wish I was 47. Don't sound too bad to me.
I don't feel like I should be 47. I don't know. It just doesn't sound right. I didn't even tell you this. Okay, so yesterday, oh, Cindy, thank you for the super chat, Cindy. She says, "Happy birthday, Janice." Thank you. I appreciate it. Yesterday, the delivery truck came with the IKEA order of the Lego contraption thing.
Holds all of it.
It holds all the Legos and stuff. I ordered it.
A bunch of drawers.
Yes. So, delivery driver called the house. We're on our way and all that stuff. They show up, and the driver looks down at me and said, "You didn't go to so and so high school, did you?" And I said, "Yes." And then it clicked, and I recognized him when it clicked. And it was a guy that I went to high school with, and he said, "Now, aren't you due to have a 30-year reunion next year?" And at first I thought, no. And then I added up and I went, oh, yes, 30 years. So, yeah, that was kind of a yikes, 30 years out of school. It doesn't feel right. So, See, there's other 47, 48-year-olds on here too. So we all wish we could be there for your birthday, Debbie says. Sarah, can you make extra batches of whatever it is you're making? She says she can't. She's not up for
just the single batch that I'm doing.
Okay.
Be a lot.
Whatever it is, she said.
Complicated.
Okay, she's making something complicated. I don't know. So I'll fill you guys in on all the good stuff that I end up getting treated to tomorrow. So let's see. Oh, Irina says you guys are my favorite channel. Thank you. And Norma, thank you for the super chats for Janice's birthday. Thank you, Norma. Goodness, I'm gonna get all choked now.
Everybody make a cake at home and everybody eat cake tomorrow. It's like
cake tomorrow. Yes, would be awesome. I think that's a good idea. all the states and all the different places in the world and my wild home up there on their island. What is it? Oh, has he got an owie on his arm?
That's what when you work out.
What did Daddy do?
Yes, the girls are very good when especially when they're little. They're very good at spotting the injuries. They always like to find the injuries.
And he has this thing. I don't know how he does it. He injures himself like on the top of his head and stuff. He will just start bleeding from the top of his head. So they let him know.
All these people in their 60s. That's our analytics show. Women in their 60s is our primary absolute number one. Yep. I mean, it's like it's not even a contest. It's, yeah, women in their 60s, absolutely number one demographic group.
Dolores says, I was 17 when you were born. Diana's here from upstate New York. Bev is having her college 50th reunion this year. Irina asks, what cake is your favorite? Oh, okay, if I could have anything, it would be some sort of cheesecake. Something. I don't know. I like the cream cheese, chocolate. It's just goodness. So injuries. Have you met Chris? He is the poster child for injuries, Vicky says.
That's what it happens when you're very active.
My best guess is that you're just so busy doing whatever the thing is that you don't see it coming.
Well, part of it, and this goes back to I was raised an only child, and when you're an only child, you have to do everything yourself. You have no help, so you will forever, for the rest of your life, have the habit of doing something when most people would go, I shouldn't try to do this by myself. I should need some help. But if you're an only child, you'll like jump in and like, oh no, I can do it. I can do this. I can do this. And then you get hit, you get scraped, you get cut.
But you have lots of hands available.
Yeah, but when you're out, everybody's doing something else. Oh, I can get this. I can get this. And next thing you know, it's falling down. And so that's gonna happen.
Oh, my wild home. Thank you for the super chat, you guys. Happy birthday, dear Janice. Thank you, friends.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow.
It's going to be her birthday, don't you? You know about that, don't you?
And that's my present. Yes, I got a present up there. Anna got a hold of Daddy and told him to get something.
Yeah, I was in town, so she gave me an order of here's the I had to write that down of here's what you got to go get. So
are you gonna sing happy birthday to me tomorrow? Yeah, awesome.
And Daddy, are you there? How you want to do it?
Is Daddy's gonna sing happy birthday to me too? Wow, I should get that on video.
We gotta get some candles. We gotta make sure to
lots of candles.
Candles aren't gonna fit on what I'm making.
Candles are not gonna fit on what I'm making you. I have no clue what she's making me.
Has nothing to do with the number. It's a very small thing.
Okay.
Just think of that.
Okay. I see. I don't know. Is that what you're saying? You're making me like a cookie or something?
Yeah.
I'm going to flip. Okay. Okay. Jeanette says she loves being I love being an only child.
Yeah. The only child thing. So, the positive aspects is you do learn to be very independent. And I think somebody who had the experience of being an only child can probably is more successful at doing things by themselves if they have to, because you were in that situation. I mean, it's even little things like doing construction of weird little tricks of how to do things that one person can't do that. I figure out weird ways because I grew up as an only child. So that's why so it's handy in that respect. But I think the older you get, the sadder it is.
I took a video of you several years ago. You were building the new coop out there down by the barn. Shh, baby,
Okay.
shh. And you were trying to move like a wall that you'd built at the shop down there. And you had the riding lawnmower
Yeah.
and you had a dolly attached, hooked to the back of the lawnmower. And you had the wall propped up on the dolly.
Yeah, and then tied to.
And you had some sort of wheel, something on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
And he just, like a train.
That's the only child thing. You got to figure out really creative way. You know how many times when I was building things when I was younger, I'd have to tack up a little nail and then prop a board up on one side and then on the other end screw it in. And you have to do weird stuff like that when you're by yourself.
Birthday.
You like a duck cake on your. She's saying she likes a duck cake on her birthday. Yeah.
But when you get older, it's more sad because the having people. It's just like went to a family reunion, extended family reunion not long ago, and there was my mom went with her brother, her sisters. I can imagine not having them, and of course, when I look at our kids, I'm thinking, I'm so glad they have each other because we're dead and gone. They've got each other.
Yeah. Well, when we first married, you thought my only childhood was just the best.
Yeah. And when you're younger, you can kind of think of that way. But yeah, the older I get, the more I see that
it's a work.
Having more and more siblings is really a blessing.
Let's see. Oh, I was sorta an only child. My sisters were 11 and 8 years older than me. By the time I grew, they moved out.
Yeah, that's always like you hear that a lot of times where people say, like from the parents' perspectives, it's like I had two families, because there'll be such a gap. Yeah.
Oh, Anna. She's over here reading a book in the recliner. Miss Allison says those cookies look so yummy that you made for David's birthday party. It's her specialty now. She does a good job with them.
I was help.
You helped her, didn't you? You took the papers off the chocolates, didn't you? You are a big helper.
And I eat too.
And you ate some too?
And you eat one.
Eat one? Yeah, it's good stuff. Kathy says, I wasn't an only child, but my brothers were so much older than me that I may as well have been. Yeah. Well, I think entertaining yourself and stuff too. Our kids, they all have somebody to play with or talk to or do something with all the time. I think if it's just you find something to do.
It's probably one of the reasons I was never a sports person. I wouldn't have played. I want to go throw a ball and then run to the other side of the field and get it myself. And I'm saying that, not having anybody to. So I think so I didn't, grow up playing any type of sport when you're an only child. So I think that's why I've never was a sports person.
Yeah. Monique hopes that she gets to see the birthday surprises. I don't know. I'm out of the loop here, so I can't make any promises.
Yeah.
They do not. You're not supposed to know whatever.
Okay, so apparently what she's making for me is an experiment. Because if
Never done it.
she's never done it.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to kind of not be nosy tomorrow.
I
too.
have no
You're just gonna have
idea.
to- yeah, things are going on. You just need to don't be looking too much.
Can I just stay in bed?
Yeah.
I was already banished from the garage today. Abigail told me earlier today that I could not go in the garage because she was making me something, and I forgot. And I went out there to check the fridges and the upright freezer because I was making my once a month grocery list. I did not ruin anything though, because if there was something in process out there, some gift making, I totally did not see it. So it's okay. No, come here. No jumping.
Like that.
Ugh. Okay, let me see. How are the turkeys? Oh, see, I forgot about the turkeys. Oh my, Tiffany made a glazed donut cheesecake. Oh, located in Pennsylvania. I'll be in Pennsylvania tomorrow morning, Sarah, so I won't be here to see anything that you're doing. I'm not going to want to miss this. I don't know if it's going to go up against a cheesecake donut thing. That's pretty good. Sarah, can you go grab our newest additions here? Okay. So, if you watched our turkey hatching video, it was our first ever experimental turkey hatching that we did. We got the little baby turkeys and we did a second hatching.
Yeah, this is the second group. This
is the second group. They hatched out yesterday. You want me to? No, I'm gonna hold them. I'm gonna show everybody. And so 9 hatched out, 8 dark, and 1 yellow. Again.
Just like last time, 1 yellow one.
None of our turkeys are yellow. They are all this darker.
I mean, it's one thing for that to happen. To happen twice is just really.
Please. Which one? Here. You want to hold the yellow one? Gentle, gentle, gentle. There you go. So there they are. They are cute little things. So there were 9 fertilized eggs in this second batch. Oh, you want to hold it and show everybody? There you go. And all 9 hatched. So it was a very good hatching. And so did we get 9 the first hatching too? I think so. I think we had 10 fertilized eggs, but we lost 1 there at the end. So I think we had 9 first time and 9 this time. So
is it tacky to ask how big they'll be at Thanksgiving?
What?
He's wanting to eat turkey at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Yes. So that happened this week. That was yesterday. So those just hatched out yesterday. We still have them in the house under a heat lamp because I like to monitor them for about the first 48 hours or so. Turkeys are not smart. And sometimes they can't figure out where's the food.
Yeah.
What do I do with this?
It's weird because, having the chickens and the ducks, we're used to, little birds that figure things out pretty quickly. Yeah. Turkeys, it's the only thing I can think of is maybe the turkey mothers are really good at just
keeping
staying
them
on
alive.
top of them and, just staying right with them because they don't seem to do well at all. Just figuring out little things. So
yeah, I want to make sure that they're drinking and all that stuff. So,
but these are domesticated too.
Yeah,
so, turkey in the wild probably, it's more survival skills than you would think.
Kathy says, I feel guilty looking at them because turkey is my favorite meat. Yeah, see, lamb is mine. And then I see those sweet little baby lambs out there. I'm like, but they are tasty.
Do we even have any lamb right now as far as?
I do. I have it in the freezer. Yes.
Freezer.
I think I have.
And I'm going to be here.
Lamb is a baby sheep.
And here's something I'm going to be doing. And this is something that if you have animals like sheep or things that you're breeding, know other people who have those, and then you do some swapping.
Yeah,
you do some.
we're about to do that.
Some genetic swapping. So I'm about to do a little swapping of sheep, but so I'm getting the genetics from that herd. They're getting genetics from our herd, and it just makes everything.
Well, we're going to get a boy, which will probably be for the freezer, honestly, for us. And
he can start breeding those two girls.
We're okay. So
and we've brought in sheep from different. We've had multiple sources
from different
farms.
From
different farms.
Yeah.
You don't want all your sheep from one farm. You bring in all these sheep from different farms, so you keep mixing the genetics.
Yeah. So some of you remember when we had one lamb born, you took the picture of the storm coming in, and you walked outside, and there was this little lamb out there with the mama. Surprise! She just had a baby.
It's a community post.
And this huge storm rolled in, and put it up on the community post. That lamb was named Stormy. Stormy is going to go live at this other farm. And she's going to be part of this other farm's breeding stock, new genetics to go in there. So we've got that stuff going on. There's lots of stuff going on that I just don't take videos on, guys, because it's busy.
Yeah.
So this week, clipped off the green onion tops. The green towers there in the front yard in between the house and the summer kitchen are full of green onions. Took scissors, and I did do scissors, and snipped off those, dehydrated them, and buzzed them up in the blender to make a green onion top powder. And so I did that this week. I've just snapped off the garlic scapes, and I'm going to process those and get those going in the dehydrator and do the same thing, whiz it up to make a garlic scape powder. So we'll preserve those that way. Sarah and I have been working for, I guess it's been a week now. Our first batch of our meat birds were processed, and been canning all the, been piecing it out and freezing some things, and canning the chicken breasts and canning the broth and getting all that stuff done. And today we got the second half of the meat birds
and some ducks
and 2 ducks. We had too many boy ducks. So here's the deal. I love my ducks. They bring me a lot of joy, but whether it's chickens or ducks or turkeys, whatever, if the ratio of male to female is off and you have too many males, your females end up getting hurt.
Yeah.
So we had some extra boy ducks that needed to leave. So 2 of those did get butchered. And that was done as well. So, and the same thing, there was some extra roosters.
Some extra roosters.
A couple extra roosters. So.
And I remember we had a video before, and people were upset. They said, "You ate your rooster?" Well, it's not a rooster. There are roosters.
Oh goodness!
Yeah, there are multiple roosters, and you have livestock management.
Yeah, I mean, we have had we had one white hen, and she was killed recently because there were too many roosters that were interested in her. And so just, a thinning of the herd needed to happen. It needs to happen every year, because think of all these that we just hatched out in the incubator too. Pretty much half of those are going to be roosters as well, and we just don't need that many. So,
and the other thing we have, because we're set up to where we have different flocks in different places.
Yeah.
So you have to look at the balance of where the birds are at, and like for example, out in the pasture, we've got a coop out there. So what roosters are hanging out with those hens there. We have what we call the new coop. We have what we call the old coop. So it's not just a total count. It's where do they hang out at? Where do they coop at? Who do they run with? And trying to pay attention to, again, that hen to rooster ratio. sometimes they'll change. Sometimes you'll start noticing. Well, they're now with this other group. I used to see that rooster there. Now I'm seeing that rooster here. So changing where they.
Well, today everything already readjusted.
Yeah, because just from what we did from removing them, they're already getting their different pecking order and establishing, who they're going to coop with and all that.
Yeah, Rebekah is tired, but she was also asking for a big orange. You remember those 40 pounds of oranges that
is somebody getting her one?
I think Sam.
Oh, okay.
Sam, are you getting her an orange? Okay. Yeah, Sam is getting her one. I've got the last of those 40 pounds in a basket in there. So I'm hoping fruit is on sale tomorrow in the sale ads because they're. Is she out there in pajamas? I don't know. She's probably not going far. I don't know where she's going, baby. Can you go with her? Are you going to go with her? Or are you going to eat your big orange?
I go with her. With my daddy, orange.
Why don't you go with her and then come back inside and eat your big orange? Okay. We worked it out. I want to go outside with Anna, but I want to stay inside and eat my orange. Okay. Brown-eyed girl asked, did you plan your birthday meals or is that a surprise? They are surprising me. I'm not planning any meals lately because I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here lately. Let's see. Oh, yes, those oranges. Yep, they have loved them. They have really enjoyed those. Jasmine is asking Tiffany, are you from Indiana? That's one thing I noticed prior to the live stream starting. Some would chit chat over there. There was the first 6 messages on here. 3 of them were people from Indiana.
We have a lot of people. Ohio and Indiana are. We have a lot of viewers from that region. Even Illinois, Ohio, that part of the United States, that north central, south of the Great Lakes area, we have a pretty good amount of viewers there.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, Irina's here from Australia. And Tiffany from California. Dolores says Rebekah is so cute.
I got 2 different people giving times in Indiana.
Oh.
So Bex, does the time zone go through the middle of Indiana? Does Indiana have 2 different time zones, like Tennessee does? Always get that mixed up when the time zones, how it goes through the states.
Oh, this is
Texas is in central like we are.
Okay.
But
Colleen asked if we planted anything in the new garden beds that you've put together.
No. And with it being raining like it has been, getting dirt.
Yes.
You can't get dirt hauled in because everything is muddy. So as long as
you've
everything's
called.
muddy. Yeah, I've called and they're like, oh yeah, we're
Because
it's
what
way
we
too muddy
typically
for
do, if you guys have seen, there's sometimes a video of children playing on the dirt pile. And every other year, maybe every 3 years, I'm not sure, we get a dump truck load of topsoil dumped. And children play on it, and we take a little bit from it here and a little bit there, and we just use it as we need to around the homestead. It'll be the same thing with wood chips.
I got wood, trying to get some more wood chips. And it's always funny because whether you get wood chips or gravel or dirt or anything you have hauled in, you see this gigantic dump truck. And when they drop that big, you're looking at it and you're thinking, wow, we got years or it'll take forever to go through this. And you don't even be surprised. You start hauling off even just one wheelbarrow at a time and well, put some here, I need some here. And the next thing you know, your pile is gone.
It's gone. Yeah. Yeah. So we're due for both the wood chips and the topsoil. And then we can start doing the raised beds. I don't even know what we're going to plant in them. I feel like here, just in the last couple of weeks, it's put out doing the right thing for me right now is what is on fire and I need to attend to it right now. Now what's the next thing? Now what's the next thing? So yeah, it's the tornado was a unexpected, not written down in my planner kind of thing. And then we had the birthday party. And now not only is okay, so we're behind on planting the garden because it's been so rainy. So right now it's lots of stuff still needs to be going on in the garden, which is later than usual, but it needs to be done. But we've got chickens now that need to be preserved and stuff too. So I feel like I'm being pulled several different directions right now. And it's just be productive. Just do something that is productive right now.
Just pointing out, yeah, Indiana, almost all central, a few counties are not. That would be crazy. As somebody, especially somebody who I used to work for the state, and we were always communicating with all those other offices. That would have messed us up
Really?
if it had, yeah, because you can all the confusion that would happen because.
Yeah. Like Xanthia says, when she was in Arizona, they don't change time. There are some places that don't.
I wish they would get rid of that whole time changing thing. It's confusing.
Oh.
And then, yeah, and again, not that I'm in charge, but I think they ought to at least try to keep it within the state lines
Yeah.
because it just seems there's so much communication within the same state, and you can see the confusion if somebody's not understanding which time you're referring to.
Sandra, I'll be looking for your letter tomorrow. I'll go by there and see if it's there. So yeah, Hippieistas is one thing at a time. That's all I can. What is the biggest priority right now? What is the biggest fire that I need to tackle right now? So, let's see. That's why I'd love to gift you a spa day, massage, facial, pedicure. Oh my goodness. I've never had a facial. Now, I had lots of pedicures because back in the day when I was Frou Janice, back when he met me, I owned the tanning bed and I got my nails done. I had all the little fake.
But be honest, if right now you said, I'm taking the day off and I'm gonna go do that, would you really relax or would you actually sit there and think about, well, I need to be doing this and I didn't get that done. So I gotta,
Right now it's crunch time.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, Victoria's daughter is having some chicken stuff going on. Oh, she's having rooster troubles with their chickens. Yeah, if you get an aggressive rooster, we have to get rid of aggressive roosters. It's not good. They can do damage, especially when you have children around. So in 14 years, we've only had one aggressive rooster that had to be no longer with us. So
our time zone. This is what I would have never guessed. British Columbia is split. I would have assumed all of British Columbia is Pacific, but it's not. Apparently, so is in Mountain.
Let's see. Yeah, Tiffany says I do that too, Janice. Can't sit. Yeah, my brain is going, Janice is too busy to relax. Irina says, yes, I will admit that is that is me. Yeah. I like fun things. I like having fun. I like planning the parties and doing all the stuff, but I'm also very practical. And yeah, it's a hard balance. I want that fear of missing out thing. I have that big time. I don't want to miss out on the fun things and I don't want to miss out on the things. I want it all. So, and time does not allow for that all. So, Xanthia, thank you for the super chat. She says, happy birthday, Janice. Have a great fun day. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Jasmine says, getting your nails done is better than an antidepressant. Back in the day, I did enjoy getting my fingernails done and my toenails done too. I did enjoy it. I had my eyebrows waxed. I mean, even have eyebrows really they're so blonde you can hardly even see them. which someone pointed out in comments. This was a while back, a month ago. I don't know. They were somehow offended by my.
Oh, they thought you'd pull them out or something.
Just looking at me was troublesome because
your eyebrows are too light.
They wanted to pencil in eyebrows on me on the video. So I'm blonde. I have blonde eyelashes and I have blonde eyebrows. And I'm sorry if it offends you.
Your hair got darker, but your eyebrows.
Yeah. I mean, when I was little, I had white hair, but I don't know. I hope I'm not offensive to you with my blonde.
I'll make up for it with my black hair.
Yeah. Hippieista says, "Happy birthday, my sweetie." And she sent a super chat. I'm very grateful. Thank you. Let's see. Xanthia says, "I have never had my nails done, nor my toenails." Yeah, it was a different season. It was a different life back then too. Yeah. So priorities have changed now.
I'm still on the time zone things. Okay, so I'm trying to think. So yeah, I know because I always think of the 4 time zones of the United States, but like New Brunswick is one more time. What's that time zone called? What's it called if you're east of what we call Eastern time zone? What's that time? What's the next one over? Like the far east Canada. What's that time zone called?
He's asking you all because I don't know.
Yeah. So what's the time zone? Because that's outside the United States, so we never think about it. So
thank you for the super chat. She says, "Happy birthday, Janice. Love you guys from British Columbia, Canada." So
Atlantic time zone. Okay. That's why I didn't know what the Atlantic time zone. I didn't know Eastern, then Atlantic. Okay, then Atlantic. Okay, I got you.
Let's see. I did see the comments already gone about doing a video on fermented pickles. If I do that this year, yes, I will try to video it. I am due to make a new batch, and honestly, if our cucumber crop just is awful, I'll probably just buy some from the store and ferment some that way. So I would like to video that also. So yeah, Allison says watermelons are on sale this week, $3.99 at Kroger. So I will be getting those if we have that same sale here too. Nerdy Bombshell says, "I don't like getting my nails done in the salon, but I keep them pretty at home. I swear by warm." Okay. I don't know how to pronounce. Whenever I tell it to the kids, I call it jojoba oil. Because that's what we use for when we dilute essential oils for medicinal purposes. We use the jojoba oil. Put it on them. So, but she likes using that for her nails. That was the point of it there. I got sidetracked. Goodness. A video on making yogurt. Debbie, I do have a video on that one actually. It's one of the older. Yeah.
Very old.
Yeah. Very old. We've had the channel for a little over a year.
Like you gotta go way back in the day. Yeah.
Irina wants us to make biscuits and gravy again. That was a really popular video for us.
Biscuits and gravy. Yeah, and I think a lot of it was if you live in the South Midwest, it's a normal thing that people eat. But for so many people, even in some parts of the United States, but especially outside of the United States, they found it was like wow, never seen this, never had this.
Yeah, so there was kind of a love-hate
novelty. Yeah, either they said that's gross or hey, this is really cool.
Yeah. Okay, it's pronounced jojoba. Is that right?
So
the J is an H.
So okay. Don't say the J. So okay.
I kind of like saying jojoba or java or. Oh goodness. Okay, there's your time zones stuff.
Yeah.
Oh. Ellen says, "Be glad your eyebrows are blonde. Mine used to be dark brown, almost black, and now they have stray gray hairs in them that will not cover up with an eyebrow pencil."
Oh, she said they're a half an hour.
I'm talking about eyebrows, and you're talking about time zones.
You mean they actually split it into half an hour increments up there? Wow. Okay. Huh.
Wow. Yeah, Irina says we don't do biscuits and gravy here in Australia. Some people watched that video. Oh yeah, Allison talks about the cinnamon rolls video. I never made that because the diet change thing happened at the same time.
That was coming and didn't happen.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna not make a promise, but you know how I like to plan things in the planner and they don't always go the way I plan. Okay, Debbie is screaming cinnamon rolls at me too. Okay. So we have an event coming up soon. And if everything works out great, maybe I can make cinnamon rolls for the event and record it.
See if it works.
Okay. I'm penciling it in, but I'm not making promises because if there's a fire, a thing that I need to address because it's a bigger fire, then that's what I'll have to do. But I'm penciling it in. So, aging is not for cowards, Miss Marianne says. Biesta is telling Irina, you are missing out. You can make biscuits and gravy, no problem. Oh, yeah, it's not hard to make. I think culturally, some places just do not find it appealing at all. So he's only worried about the time zone
Well,
stuff.
it's just blowing my mind. How have I been unaware that there are places that adjust it 30 minutes instead of the full hour? Huh.
Okay.
It's pretty wild.
And Sandra says there's a recall on whole cucumbers. I did not know that. But the mini cucumbers and the English cucumbers are not recalled. Okay, for salmonella is what she's thinking. Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about that. Huh. Okay. Yeah, Allison, my recipe for cinnamon rolls does have dairy in it. I usually do, the regular dough, and I do the cream cheese frost. I do the cream cheese icing. I have both icing recipes, and I think it's been so long since I've made them. I do the cream cheese icing, yeah. And Beck says too, didn't you lose power the day of the cinnamon rolls?
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
That was the deal, wasn't it? Because it came down to the point you were going to make it happen, and that's right.
That's right. See, I totally forgot about that.
That's right. Then the diet, yeah. So it was just a double whammy, yeah.
Yeah. So I was just going to kick that can down the road, and I'll do it later, and then the diet happened, and then cinnamon rolls never happened. Yeah, I never made them. It's not like I made them and then just didn't video it. It got totally scrubbed.
Because we had people coming over.
Yep.
And everything, and everything got thrown off.
Yeah,
that's right. That's been months ago.
Yeah. Janice, are you also having a big birthday party? We'll just do a family thing. There was a possibility of a nephew coming. Sarah says, I'm going to check. They're in communication with each other to see if a nephew comes to visit during that time, but that is still very much iffy. So, yeah, Rebekah says you were having company and the power went out. Yeah, I totally didn't remember that. So, Bex, you have a good memory. Oh, you still don't know, Sarah? So, let's see. Cherries are on sale for $2.99 at Kroger, Allison says. Well, then I will probably be coming home with cherries tomorrow. So those are always a hit here. Lisa says, happy birthday, Janice. We share the same month. Shout out to June babies. Yeah, I like when my birthday is. It just, I don't know. I guess maybe everybody likes when their birthday is, though. So Lisa, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you a whole bunch. Dining on a Dime has a gluten-free, dairy-free cookbook and also has a website with the recipes. Okay, I'm not familiar with Dining on a Dime.
That hadn't popped up on our.
Nope. Okay, thank you, Sandy. Thank you for that. Xanthia wishes she had a Kroger near her. You'll just have to come to Poplar Bluff and see our Kroger. Oh, I never told them about you going back in to try to get a refund.
Okay.
Okay, so if you remember, not this past grocery haul, the one before that,
Didn't have the card.
I didn't have the card. And when they put in what I thought was the right phone number, it was an account apparently, but not the account that had my digital coupons connected to it. So the digital coupons did not come off. I paid big full price for cereal and
defeated the purpose
cheese.
of getting. Yeah.
Yes, I paid full price. And he went back in because a lot of you commented on there.
Yeah, I mean, numerous people said, go back in and ask, go back in and talk to him.
Yeah. And you did.
Tried it.
And they said
they could not reapply it to the card with the digital coupons, but they did manually give me some fuel points.
So the fuel points that were put on whatever this other account was affiliated with the old phone number, they transferred the fuel points to the correct card, but they said they
would not apply the coupons because apparently they don't retroactively do any type of coupon.
And it was during the same sales cycle. The sales cycle had not ended yet. What I was hoping is that they could just refund everything at the full price under that, whatever that other account was affiliated with that old phone number, and then ring it up under the correct account because you had the card with you.
Well,
no, didn't happen. So it is what it is. But let's see.
But stores in general are not as, I'm sure because of abuse, are not as apt to be as willing to do a lot of things. Just like Walmart. I worked for Walmart back in the 1980s when Sam Walton still owned it. And I mean, you could go in there with anything, and I mean, you could literally walk out in the parking lot, take a handful of dirt, walk in there and say, I bought this and I'd like my $3 back. We just give you the $3. I mean, it was just, they would do any, I mean, it was, you just gave money. We gave money back even on the most ridiculous things in the world. And that was our rule back then, was just, is like, I will take the loss because they'll come back. We'll make the money back later. And those days are over. Yeah, those you don't see stores do.
Well, I worked at Sam's Club at the refund desk, and I remember someone bringing in a pair of shoes for a refund, a very used pair of shoes without a box. I mean, no box or anything, just left shoe and right shoe. There they were. And we had to figure out how to put it in the computer, the register, and get them their money back.
Yeah, I bought these yesterday and they don't fit and they'd be all wore out. We had that all the time too. And what we would do is we would usually just like say, like, go get your pair of tennis shoes or something like
and
that.
Just do a swap.
And just do a swap
Hmm.
and just take the loss. And that's how we did it back then.
Yeah.
But Sam Walton was, that's the way he ran.
Yeah, she's saying the same thing right there. Same thing as Jan.
Yeah, and he died. It became all about the money. Now, not that Mr. Sam made a lot of money, but he made a lot of money and he was willing to bend a lot. But when the new crew took over, it was whole new.
See, our Kruger doesn't do rain checks either. Some comment on there, theirs still do rain checks. Ours does not.
Doing rain.
And I even asked. I sent an email asking about rain checks, and said, and the manager of the Poplar Bluff Kroger emailed me back and said, nope, don't do those anymore. So I don't know. They have very nice staff. I have several cashiers that are, I enjoy going through their lines and stuff, but they're very strict on other things.
Yeah, I can remember, if I'm at Walmart, I can remember sometimes people would bring things in and we knew the amount to give them because of the Kmart or Target sticker.
You see, Debbie is saying, as a teen, I worked at a store in Memphis called Goldsmiths. They took returns from items they did not even sell.
Yeah, they would. Now, I don't know. I haven't been there in many, many, many years. But if you go to Walton's 5 and Dime over in Bentonville, Arkansas, which is the first Walmart. It's the first store Sam Walton had. They've turned that old store into a museum. An entire section is hilarious things people have returned.
And we have
some of them are like
because
antiques and things that were things that were like made in the 1800s.
I bought this telegraph. And
I mean, people are bringing in like like literally like old like tools and things from the 1800s, saying this didn't work or whatever.
Xanthia says, I met this woman that used to go buy gowns and shoes. She would wear them to weddings and then take them back afterwards. Yep.
I'm sure. Oh, yeah.
Goodness. Okay, so Anna, you came back inside, but Rebekah is she's with Abigail? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are over an hour at this point. So I still need to get I have powdered up the green onion tops, but they still I'm going to do a second powdering in the coffee grinder and get it a more fine and put it in a jar. And I would like to get the garlic scapes in the dehydrator. I've got them in a basket there in the kitchen, and I need to. Well, here, I'll go grab the basket real quick. I'm not making a video or anything on this. There's just, I don't know, stuff that's going on that I'm not getting on video.
That's true. There's always more things. This would make a great video, but
I just need to get it done. So there's my garlic scapes, and I should have done them sooner, but again, other things took priority. So I'm going to try. These take forever to dry out in the dehydrator. So I'm going to try to slice them down the middle and see if they'll dehydrate faster. Okay, guys. See, guys, I feel like you're here, and it's weird for me to go to the kitchen and get it and bring it back, and they have no clue where I'm at or anything. So, okay, let me see real quick. I would love to hear how you two met. Do you have a video on that? No, we don't have a video on that yet. Oh, Marianne, you're sweet. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I just tell people I arrested you.
He did not. You did pull me over.
Yeah, I did.
No. Yeah, he did. So, see. Thank you for
that wasn't how we met.
No. It would make a good story, though.
Yeah.
Goodness. Okay, guys, thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm sure it'll be a lovely day. It's always, as a mama, it's nice when your children are excited to do something that they know is going to make me happy. That means a lot to me. So tomorrow's going to be a sweet day, and we'll do you write plays for homeschooling? Miss May, that's kind of neat that you're asking that, because Sarah and a friend were just chit-chatting on the phone. They do this Independence Day play that they build from scratch every year. The mamas don't really have anything to do with it. The children put the play together, and that's something that they've done. Is this the third year, the third year? So we have a short up last year, Independence Day, the girls did sign language.
That was from
and that was part of their Independence Day play that they were putting on, and that's why they were studying it. So they are putting together a play for this year too. So all right, when is the video of your once a month shopping? Allison asks. Lord willing, Friday. It should be, if I can do the shopping tomorrow, maybe film it Thursday and have it up for you guys on Friday. Again, that's my plan. And if everything goes according to plan, that's what it'll be. So everything's in pencil, so it can be erased and written down somewhere else. So, okay, guys, Thanks for being here with us. And as of right now, we intend to be here next Tuesday evening for a live stream unless something changes. So, all right, guys, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.